What's going on? Happy Sunday Fun Day. I feel like we haven't been here forever doing that Thursday stream last week. Do you feel the same?
I I do. I feel like it's been a month since we've streamed, and I feel
I,
yeah, I
I f-
feel something feels off.
yeah, I felt like we were shortchanging our followers, our loyal followers. So we're gonna do a lot of giveaways today, have some fun, a lot of stuff going on. So, how are your totems? Are you still doing
Oh,
totems?
oh, we're jumping right into totems, huh?
No,
You
I
know,
was just thinking
today,
off the top of my head here. I got other things, but
I am so glad last night was the last feeding of the totems, and I know some totems are a polarizing subject. Some people love them, some people hate them. I I was indifferent to them for a long time until this last cycle, and I just they were driving me crazy. So I'm glad that they're done. Glad that they're done. But man, we had some travels. We couldn't stream last week because of traveling and stuff. So I was in Philly, and you were in Buffalo. So how was your
no,
how
I
would
was I was actually here.
Oh no,
Um,
you were at the game. You were at the
so
game.
I was in Charlotte, but I didn't have time. I was an hour off. It's a good thing the time changed, or I would have been 2 hours off today. So I have a bunch of pictures I was going to show. So last weekend in Charlotte, you would have thought you were in Buffalo. It was
Yeah.
insane, and they kind of call Charlotte Buffalo South because the amount of people that were here from Buffalo and the amount of people from Buffalo already here that were out at like the events and things going on for the Bills was insane. And it was a long weekend. It took me like a day and a half to recover, to be honest, but it was an amazing time. We got to my sister was in town, so I got to hang out with her, and it was a great time. I know I was really hoping M Strikes could have made it here. He's an avid Bills fan as well, goes to most of the games. And it was their anniversary, so they were doing some other things and didn't get to make it. But we had such a great time. We went to a couple of the different parties, and we got to meet Therese from. Actually, Therese is the one that made this hat, the Bills hat. She's part of the Water Buffaloes crew, and we got to hang
Nice.
out with her again. I met her a few times. I met her in Buffalo at the Whiteout game, and she was here. So we had a great time. We got to try some wings. So we tried a wing from a place called Wing Nuts in Buffalo, and they had I believe they have like 10 different flavors. They only had four there at this event because they were traveling in from Buffalo, and I got to say, so I love wings. And my favorite is still Duff's. I tried Wing Nuts last week, and Duff's is my favorite still. And the flavor just wasn't the same as Duff's, I guess. So, or I'm just that used to them because I've eaten them for like 40 plus years. But so, anyways, it was a great event. There was so much entertainment and activity going on, and I got to meet one of the Bills players, retired Bills players, was Eric Woods. He was a center for Buffalo, big dude, and he looked great. He's retired now, but he looked really good, and got to chat with him for a few minutes. And super nice guy. He stopped and took a picture with me and my daughter, and it was just a great time. And super nice, chill guy. And he still does a lot with the Bills. He's always at all the home games. He runs a podcast centered on Buffalo, and just a really great guy though. So I enjoyed meeting him and all the different people that were at the Bills event. Whoa, what's going on with KO?
Whoa, whoa.
KO and high def. Holy cow! I don't know what happened there. Laban, I touched the technology again, Laban, and now it's
Touch it.
broke. Now we're going to take
Don't.
25 minutes fixing everything. So, but yeah, it was a great event. I had a blast at the game, and of course, I don't know if anybody saw the score. The Bills did win by a little bit.
Just by a little
I
bit.
think it was like 40-9. I think was the final. So they did
Well, that
played well. The running game, Cook, holy cow, he ran for some yards,
that had to be
219 yards or 216 yards, but on 19 carries. He didn't even play like the fourth quarter really. I mean, that's insane. I don't know. It is one of the top amounts of rushing yards over the years. I know there's been other people with a lot higher, but That was a lot of yards to put up on that few carries. I don't know. That's like over 10 yards a carry, right? I mean, it's crazy.
That had to be nice because I know you guys the last game that you went to, I think the Bills lost. So it was nice to get a redemption game.
Yeah, me and Gen X Jono were convinced that it was us that was causing the Bills to lose because we went to. Now, last year didn't really count because that was a preseason game we went to Buffalo for, and Carolina Panthers just happened to be playing there when we were doing the Gen X event. And then, they lost, but it was preseason. So I don't even think Josh Allen didn't even touch the field, I don't think, for that game. And
I
then,
was talking about like 2 weeks ago,
yeah,
or like
so
three.
that was the second game me and John have went together, and they
Okay.
lost that game, the whiteout game. So we were a little bit convinced on the plane ride home that we were causing the Bills to lose. And we did all the traditional stuff. We did the Crown XO and the Boobies Cup shot glass, and everything was going. We wore the same uniform, same thing underneath, the same underwear, socks, everything. And so I did the same thing last week. I changed nothing with the tradition, and we won. So it was a great game, and man, I got to see. I ran into friends in Charlotte that were here from Buffalo from all over the place, people I haven't seen in years, and it was just a great, great time. So, but anyways, it was a good time, and I'm looking forward to this week. What are your thoughts on the game this week? Because this is a pretty highly anticipated game around the world. Anytime that Buffalo and KC meet, because this is actually kind of turned into a major rival for us, and you got two teams that are just unbelievable. They've got so much talent. You got Patrick Mahomes, seen that guy do stuff that you don't see anybody else do, and Josh Allen the same thing. Sometimes he could be a one-man show. I don't know. I'm picking the Bills in this game. I think the point spread dropped to like 1.5. It was at 2 at one point. That the Chiefs were favored in Buffalo, which I thought would have been like an even game almost. But the Chiefs are firing on all cylinders right now. I'll give them that. They are definitely clicking. I think they are 100% healthy. No injuries. They got all their players back, and Travis Kelce's playing good. He's about to break Priest Holmes' record. Priest Holmes, I don't know if you're familiar with him, but Priest Holmes is an amazing running back for Kansas City. Did some pretty cool stuff. One hell of a back. Probably one of my favorite backs. Obviously, Barry Sanders, in my opinion, is the best back of all time. In the old days with the Detroit Lions, and didn't get a lot of the credit he deserves, but he was an amazing back and probably could have accomplished a lot more if he had a better team with him, but he did some pretty amazing things and could have done more. He just kind of would pull himself out of games and stuff like that to not break goals or break records and stuff. So it's an interesting story. But I am taking the Bills. I saw the over-under for any of the sports guys. I think it was at 52.5, something like that. I'm actually taking this game over. I think there's going to be 61 points. And my score prediction for this one is Bills 34, Kansas City 27. Bills 34, Kansas City 27. So if I did my math right, I think that's 61. Or is that 51? No, 61. Yeah, so I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. And it's going to
I
be,
think you're right.
I think it's going to be a hell of a game. And I do think the reason that I'm going to pick Buffalo over Kansas City, I almost want Kansas City to win this game because anytime we've beat them in the regular season, we lose when it really counts going to the Super Bowl and in the playoffs. So that does worry me.
Yep.
I do feel like that they're going to key in on the run game a lot because of especially what happened with the run game last week in Carolina here. So I do feel like they're going to key in on that and maybe open up some other opportunities for some passing. Our passing game has not been the best, but last week we didn't need it. So if they're keying in on that and stopping the run, maybe some other things that get overlooked. So that's actually why I'm going with the Bills in this game. So
A slight underdog going into this game, actually.
-2, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So
And then the Packers, my team is playing your Panthers today. We are at -1,000 to win.
-1,000.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah,
that's
to win.
crazy.
So that's got about a 12-point spread on that one.
Who are you guys
But
playing?
your Panthers.
Oh,
We're
okay.
playing.
That
Yeah,
explains it. Okay.
yeah.
Now, Bryce is back, which, interesting enough, I was a little bit more nervous about playing against Dalton because he's just got a lot of experience. He knows the play schemes, for a lot of the defenses in the NFL, being an older quarterback. But yeah, it didn't go that way for him. So Bryce is back. I know people are excited about that in Carolina. So we'll see what happens. So. Man, who do we got in the house? I was blabbing about football here, and we will do the I will do the booby glass shot in a little while for the Bills. The good
Oh,
luck for the Bills.
and we like to reward the people that jump on stream right away with us. So we're gonna do 10K giveaway here. Actually, let's can we go ahead and
Oh, you
knock
know
that out
what?
real quick?
I forgot to pull up our crazy ninja bot.
And while you're doing that, I'll shout out. We've got Yanis is in here from Latvia, Krombus, Shorty, JS, RDP, Laban, Chion, Ant-Man, Kohler, a couple names. Steel Zone, good to see you. Cosmo Quest joining us from France. Six
Oh,
Wicks.
nice.
Eva, which Eva is Kafkasi, and
Didn't
congrats
she
on winning
just
the
win
UFC.
something?
Yeah, she won the UFC this week, so 10K UPX coming your way. I'll do that here in just a minute.
Got Blue Rain jumping in there. Zarina, good to see you.
Cosmo Quest, there's Laban from Norway, and Blue Rain, good to see you, Blue Rain. Um, yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. We're gonna do a quick 10K. We're gonna do a 10K giveaway in the beginning of the show, a 10K giveaway in the middle, and then another 10K at the end. Um, and we have additional. We're gonna give away some assets today and another surprise at the end of the show. So you guys hang out with us if you can.
All right, let's see. I do have to pick a keyword here. All right. All right, here we go.
What you got for us? What's our hashtag today?
Hold on, I'm just making sure it's spelled right. Does that give you a clue of what it is?
Yeah. Actually,
Hashtag
yes.
Tombstone. Tombstone.
Right.
All
Everybody
right.
get now. When you guys put your hashtag in there, please only put it in one time. It does. If you put it in more than once, it cancels you out for some reason. So
That's right.
hashtag Tombstone. Just put it in there one time. King Cody jumping in the house. What's up, Cody? Or King? Not quite King.
And then we got, oh, today we got the giveaway. So for anybody that commented on that last video, do you have that spin wheel?
You know what? I don't, but I will.
All right. Well, this is the prize. So these are hot off the printer. We got our new Hyde Park t-shirts.
There you go. The Heroes of Hyde,
Yep.
which is the card game. So actually the first T-shirts of the card game that are coming out. So that those are
Card
very
game
sweet.
and the comic book. Don't forget about our comic book.
And the comic book, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so one lucky person is going to be the first person to have this t-shirt, actually. Because I don't even have one yet.
I don't either. Now, wait a second. On this spin wheel, remind me. Is it just everybody that commented?
Everybody commented on the last video, the score. That was the parameters, is they had to put who was going to win the game or the score. So I believe there was 5 people, 5 or 6 tops. Yeah, the shirt. I don't know if you guys could see it where I had it up, but that's what it looks like.
The heck did I just do? I'll work on this. We can keep going with the show.
Yeah.
Actually, you want to give away that 10K upix real quick?
Yeah, let's do it. All right, so this would be for the first one. All right, here we go. And the first winner of the day is all the way from Las Vegas, Nevada, Zarina. We got Blue Rain.
Rain winning 10K. Congrats.
Congrats. And that was for the 10K Upix.
I'll go ahead and
Let me get back
let's go
to
ahead
my-
and I'm going to give away some Upix right now. So that was Blue Rain, right?
That was Blue Rain for that first 10K Upix.
I want to send that 10K out now. I'm also going to send out Kafkas Katsi's 10K for the UFC.
So, KO, did you dress up for Halloween?
Thank goodness. No.
Neither did I.
We actually closed down our academy, and my wife and I, we don't have kids yet or anything, so we just went home and did nothing
Oh, wow.
that night, and it was great. I absolutely loved it.
Yeah, we did same thing. We were closed down for Halloween, and we actually went to a very early dinner. It's got a couple appetizers, and there was actually a place that we went to that turns out is a Buffalo Bills backers place too here. Imagine that. But we went there, and they had a really good DJ that played some of like my time music, so it was good. We went there and relaxed and enjoyed and just sat and talked and didn't do a whole lot. Just had a really good, relaxing night, and stayed out a little bit later than we anticipated. We got invited to this Halloween party, and we opted to not go because I didn't want to be out too late because I had to teach bright and early in the morning. And so we went out by ourselves and had such a good time. We stayed out a lot later than we probably should have, but we had a great time, and it was a great time. It was a good way to spend Halloween. Didn't have to trick or treat or eat too much candy or any of that stuff, and that's it.
Nice. Yeah, no kids, Blue Rain. Not not yet.
Blue Rain kids can't have kids. KO's still a kid.
Kinda, kinda. A kid, and I just feel like a big kid with bills to pay. That's how I feel every day. I just feel like uh, some days I feel like that as like a teenager, but with
I know, right?
responsibilities and bills coming in like crazy. So I think that's Elijah Judah in chat. My lasting memories, or unless I'm
um, I don't. It says Real Node, so maybe did he change his name? Oh, is my head falling off here?
I can't tell if that's Elijah or not. Oh, it does say Real Node in the thumbnail. Awesome, good to see you. All right, we did our first giveaway. We are going to do 1 or 2 kart races. Because we have to get 10 in for the gamified earnings. I just need a few more, and I know that. Yeah, that's right, Blue Rain. And I know SC. I was doing some. I was looking at the gamified earnings, and you got to get some tasks done,
I think I
sir.
do. I have been a little bit behind the 8 ball. And, oh, thank you, Cosmo. This is a awesome hat made by the Water Buffaloes. Therese, actually, I don't know if you saw any of my posts recent on line on Facebook. If you don't follow us on Facebook, definitely hook up with Facebook. We're going to have some new stuff coming there too. We're going to be doing some lives through Facebook. This one is live on Facebook as well. But we're going to have some different events that might just pop up, kind of spur of the moment. So definitely check out Hyde Park Ninjas on Facebook. So the girl that makes these hats, Therese, she won the Fan of the Year for Buffalo. I think it was the
Fan
day
of the
after the
year.
game here. Yeah. So that was really cool. I think Thurman Thomas, he was a running back for the Bills way back in the 90s. He actually announced it that she was the winner, and I think she got tickets to the Super Bowl and all kinds of stuff. We saw somebody won tickets last week for a Bills tailgate to a game, an away game. There was a chicken wing eating contest, and he won the chicken wing eating contest. So he won tickets to a game and a tailgate party. I was like, that was pretty
That's
cool. I would have loved to have won that.
that's pretty awesome.
So,
That's really awesome. Well, I know that we have quite a bit to go through. It's been a week and a half since we've streamed, and there's been a lot of Upland stuff. A lot of the streams have already talked about a lot of the stuff, so I figured we could kind of do like a quick recap.
recap. That sounds
Is that
good.
okay? Is that okay with you?
I'm good.
Um, so I'm gonna pull up my screen here. Hopefully my computer behaves today.
Hey, Bajo, good to see you. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Yo, yo.
I'm not sure what Vastu means, but Vastu to you too. Hope that's nothing bad. All right, are you in Upland? Do I see Upland popping up there?
That you do.
There it is.
All right. So let's see. A quick recap and some quick thoughts. I've been able to participate in a few things. I'm trying to think about how far back. October 22nd. When was that?
Last week?
October. No, that was almost. All right, so we're gonna go. We streamed on Thursday, so I think we'd already talked about. That was October 21st, October 22nd. All right, so let's go here.
Morning, Shaq. Shaq's in the house. Good to see you.
What's up, Shaq? You had the vans come out. I think we talked about the vans last time on stream.
Oh yeah, we did.
I did not pick those up. I don't think you did either.
Not a big fan of those at all. It was too cookie cutter for me.
I didn't like that you didn't get any benefit unless they were on that structure, that type of structure. Other than that, there really wasn't much benefit. But they sold out. They're out there. I know a couple Hyde Park natives have picked up a few, so I am happy about that. I hope that they're fantastic for you. All right, 2 new big features. I think that went live last stream. The fully loaded properties, which, by the way, we got Bajo in chat. Bajo, you put it out there in public, so I hope you're okay with me saying it, because I think if I'm thinking of the right post, Bajo, I've seen some major sales going on in Upland. There was a $2,000 sale, I think, and with some cars and properties and assets and stuff like that. So that was pretty cool. The home pins are pretty cool. I think that overall, the being able to sell properties with assets and cars has been a major success, in my opinion, so far. So
I agree. I really like that feature. I think it's awesome.
So, I haven't sold anything yet like that, but I see a lot more. I see a lot of activity, a lot of people posting, and I'm actually intrigued. Like I see a post an Upland Discord or something like that. People selling a property with a structure and an ornament and a car on it. Like I'm looking at all those. I might pull the trigger on one of those one day.
Yeah, I haven't sold any in either, but I like the option of having to do that for so many different reasons, whether it's giveaways or just selling, bulk. I definitely am excited about that. So
we've had 2 new cities.
For anybody, just real quick, for anybody that's just jumping into the chat, if you just jumped in and you have not put in hashtag Tombstone, put that in. That gets you into the drawings for today. Just make sure you only put that in once, or the bot will axe you.
We've had 2 city evolutions, which are very interesting. I don't know how I feel about them yet, to be honest. And I did like these structures. However, I did not pick them up. I do like that. What do they call these? Modular, where you'll be able to connect them, and
Hmm.
they are multi-use. So you get living units out of these, and you also get service units out of these, out of the same structure. So I thought that was actually pretty cool. Um, they are so far these are locked to the US, so you can only build these in the US. There's two now. There's one that was released with the Vegas evolution, and then there was one that was released with the Dallas evolution.
Hmm.
But I do not have any of these yet. So did you pick up? They were $20 bundles. You got some. I did hear that the properties people were getting were actually pretty fair, on top of getting access to being able to build these structures. So did you pick up any of these?
I unfortunately didn't.
Yeah, I didn't either. My focus has been so much on Hyde Park recently that my whatever USD or UPX I'm spending is, I mean, for the most part in Hyde Park.
Hmm.
So with a few other exceptions, but so anyway, some of these were I viewed as more distractions for me and what we're trying to do with Hyde Park. So I did not. I think I
Yeah.
flipped. I think I got an UPX property in these bundles, and I was able to flip it for a little bit of UPX. But other than that, I really didn't participate too much in these. The robot pumpkins, I actually kind of like these. The block explorers. I
Those
did not
actually look
get
pretty
one.
cool. I like those.
Yeah, I liked them. I wasn't upset with these at all. Thought they looked good. I did not get one. I might pick one up on the secondary later, but um,
Oh, we got Big
now
Norm in the house. Big Norm, good to see you.
Terror on the track. I'll pull up the leaderboard here. I'm actually on I think I'm in the top 10 right now.
Oh, nice.
And let's see. Let's pull this up real quick. So you've had to race on two different tracks. You've had to race on, I think they're both in Bellerose, Queens, and the Creedmoor server.
Hmm.
The Creedmoor circuit and the Spooky something. And you have to get some good times here. Yeah, I'm in eighth place right here, with a time of 6:24.96. You've got a lot of the normal names in here. You got 7211 Tom in first place right now, just barely eking past Swarley, who had the top spot for a while. That's gonna be a tough time to beat because I've put up some decent times, and I'm still, what am I, 18 seconds away.
Oh, wow.
So I have to knock off 18 seconds. Um, and I've put up some pretty good time. You got Batisto in there, Swarley, Sant Mago, City Pigeon, Crowley, Wanderer. We did a kart race this morning actually with me and Wanderer, Kara John. There's Ant Man in there. Let's see if there's anybody. Buellman, Cal Trading Co. Hey, Jonathan 1907. Is that Cosmo? Is that what did I read that in the chat right? Cosmo's joining us on stream today. I don't know about for the first time or not, but Jonathan 1907. How about that? You're in the 17th place. The only thing I don't like is the prize. The prize is the legit, or what do they call it? The lures.
Dolores. Okay.
Yeah. So the number one spot gets a badge and like 250,000 upix or something like that, and the
Hmm.
lure. The top three get a badge. I would love a badge. I don't have a racing badge yet, and I've been racing for a long time. So I really want just one racing badge. Which would be cool. Oh, Chion, yep, Chion, you're in there. Lilyfield, you're in there. Vape High guy. I didn't mean to skip over L Slack. Where is L Slack? 24th L Slack. I need to get a few more races in. Wamawa, JH, JR Wheels. A lot of people. Cuddy Bow down there. So anyway, that's actually been pretty fun. I've been enjoying that. Let's go back here. Keep rolling through these announcements. And Detroit After Dark. We had about 24 hours to do the scavenger hunt. As usual, I cheated. And I waited until some nice people did the hunt, and posted all the addresses, and it took me like 7 or 8 minutes to knock it out. So yeah, I totally cheated. I did not do it on my own. But that was taking place in Detroit, and that was actually pretty simple. And I did like this prize. It's actually been a while since we've won a Block Explorer, and we win this little wicked. What do they call it? Oh, the Sinister Seed Block Explorer.
Sinister Seed.
So I actually did like that prize, and so I think that's. And you also get the cool property cards. So actually, this is the first time I think that they've done this where by completing the challenge, these are the only people that will get these property cards, which I actually thought was pretty cool.
Nice.
So it. I know some people like the scavenger hunts and knocking those out, figure and going on the hunts. So I thought that this was a good prize, and it really wasn't too crazy or too difficult to do. So that was fun. Were you able to do any of these, SC? I know you've been pretty busy recently.
Did not. Yeah, I've been slam busy.
Let me know in chat if anybody else completed Detroit After Dark. The service structures, I only picked up one. Which one did I pick up? Let's see. Oh, there's been all the streams this week been talking about the fish balls. Did you see that?
Fish balls? I don't think so.
It's a fish ball stand. I'm gonna look this up right now. Like, is that a thing anywhere?
Fish balls? Is that like you're talking about caviar?
No, look at these little fried fish balls on this stick.
On a stick, huh?
Let us know in chat if fish balls is a thing where you live.
Okay,
I've never heard of
I've
a fish ball.
never had them, and all I could think of was caviar, where it's like fish balls, but
It's like meatballs, but like fish balls.
huh. So what are they? Is it just like seafood, like rolled up? And
All right, here's what AI is telling me about fish balls. Yes, fish balls are a food that people eat in many parts of the world, particularly across Asia and parts of Europe. They are a popular street food. So I mean, maybe it's not as crazy as other people, but to me, I've just never heard of a fish ball. Um, it does say it's popular in like Hong Kong.
okay, huh?
Oh, Norway. Laban.
Laban.
Do you have fish balls over there in Norway? Parmesan breadcrumbs served with tomato sauce. Interesting. But yeah, I did not get the fish ball stand. I was just not happy to see this kiosk back. I loved it when the newsstand came out like a week or two ago. That was great. But now back to fish balls.
Yep, and ketchup, mustard, and relish, huh?
And guess yeah.
I'm assuming that
mayo.
does not go on fish balls. I don't know.
I
Doesn't sound like it
think
would.
so.
Maybe the ketchup, maybe.
Yeah, not a huge fan here of that one. The pharmacy was cool. I've just been pacing myself on what I purchase. Definitely need a pharmacy, so I hope someone in Hyde Park got that one. Let us know if you got that one. The art museum looked really cool. I thought that the design on this was pretty sweet. However, I did not get that one either. I went with the brewery.
Okay.
So I did pick up the brewery. I thought that one looked cool. I thought I'm actually brewing beer for my first time ever this year. I grew my own hops and everything, so I was like, yeah, let's get a brewery.
I like it.
So yeah, so that's the one So did you pick up any of these?
Did not. How big is the brewery?
That's a good question. I haven't. Maybe I can go into playground. Let me see. Let me see if I'll continue and then I'll mess around with that. Almost done here. Golly, they came out with a ton of stuff. to buy. You can actually still go buy it in the store. They had all of these cemeteries and funeral home, and then structure ornaments for the service structures. How do you feel about that? Ornaments for the service structures.
I mean, I guess it's a cool option.
I think it's a cool option. I see where they're going with that for the ornament challenge, because now that the ornament challenge is much more in depth and a lot more ways to score points with rarity and things like that, definitely is a good time for them to sell ornaments. But they're so, see, I didn't buy any of these because
Hmm.
I don't have any of these completed yet. So I
Okay.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because you could only buy. I want to come back to the gravestones in just a second. Okay, so you could buy an ornament, these little spiders here for the bakery,
Hmm.
the barber shop. The skulls on it is pretty cool. The coffee shop and the dining restaurant. So personally, I don't have any of those yet. Um, so I didn't really want to buy the ornaments.
Mm.
So I don't know. I thought it was okay. I was also thinking to myself, this is kind of weird, like a coffee shop with, you know, the Hulk hand coming out of it. But I'm driving around town this week, and Upland makes me think about things at weird times sometimes. But I'm driving down the street. There's a chiropractic office.
Hmm.
They have the most, like the largest skeleton um, on top of their building, and they have lights and stuff. I'm like, okay.
But
So
that's
I
not
mean, I
year
guess
round.
it's not year round, but neither are these.
That's
You can
true.
take these down, and put up different ones. And I'm like, I guess business our bank has like a massive Christmas tree at Christmas time
Hmm.
that they put up, And I'm like, okay, I guess businesses do decorate and put things on their buildings. And because at first I thought it was weird, but then I was like, well, I guess it's not that crazy. Then you could purchase the funeral home. I think you can still buy these in the shop. Um, the old asylum. So I'm sure Creedmoor, Bellerose. I'm sure you guys definitely got these. I mean, this fits their. All of this fits their node like absolutely perfectly. I did like this little touch right here. They had a little
In the window there.
pers person in the window. I thought that was pretty cool. I did like that actually. The only thing that I personally picked up from all of this is honestly I don't even know how you say that word. Mausoleum? Is that right?
Mausoleum.
Mausoleum? Am I
Yeah.
saying that right?
Hmm.
Okay. I did pick those up, and I thought that was actually pretty cool. And it was only 20,000 UPX. So I like that there was some UPX options. I did not pick up the cemeteries because Laban already made cemeteries or tombstones, and I have a bunch of those, and I just thought I liked personally I liked Laban's better, and um, but these were they were cool, um, but I just bought the one, so I don't know what do you think about these?
Uh, the cemeteries are cool. I didn't pick them up in either. But like you said, there already are some in game, and I like the ones in game because they're player created for one.
And I like the design of Laban's
Yeah.
really good too, and I actually have shoot where did I put those? I actually have Laban sent me some 3D models of the tombstones that he has in game, which is the coolest thing ever. Um, oh, they're on my dresser over there. Yeah, so um, and you can actually still let's go check the store. Yeah, these are all still available. You can actually still go buy that modular City Evolution pack
Mm-hmm.
for Vegas. They are sold out of the Upix properties. You can purchase still all of the structure ornaments. The funeral home is unlimited. The old asylum is unlimited. And then all of the cemetery packs are all still available, so you can pick those up. So if you guys have not, you can still go do that. Then you had the Las Vegas evolves. All right, that was all the news. There you go. Quick recap of the last 10 days or so.
That's a lot of news. There's a lot going on.
It was busy. It was busy, and I liked a lot of it. I did like that those cemeteries were Upix. They need to
Mm-hmm.
keep giving us Upix options, some Upix things. I like to spend Upix. I spent like 200,000 Upix yesterday, um, in Hyde Park. I actually okay. Let's see. I've been playing. How long have we been playing Upland?
Man, since
Like
2022.
January is our Upland birthday. That'll be our 4-year birthday, right? And
It will be. Yep.
okay, did you know? And I did for 4 years almost. Because I check Hyde Park almost daily.
Mm-hmm.
Los Angeles, Hyde Park. I always looking at markup. Let's go for sale Upix. So to my filters, I just never even messed with these things. I didn't know that you could go in here and choose right here, date listed.
Hmm.
Did you ever know about that?
No, what is that?
So what's the date that it was listed to
That
be
Hyde
sold?
Park was listed? Or the
No,
property?
are you looking at my screen? Are
No.
you looking at my screen?
Hold on. Let me switch over to your screen. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay.
So this property was listed 977 days ago.
Hmm.
And it shows you, so like I'll pull it up and it'll be like listed today. And I'm like, ooh, okay, a new listing, and then I go look at it. Actually, somebody picked up a property because the floor was 115% this morning. Somebody's picked it up. And the USD floor is at 30%. So anyway, I was like, I don't know, I got really intrigued by that, and really, I went and looked at like every property on the market in Hyde Park. And yesterday, what I did is I went and I found, because there's some of these that have been listed for 1,083 days,
Huh.
right? So we're talking like almost three
That's a
years.
long time. Yeah.
3 years these properties have been on the market. So I went to a lot of these, and if it was like a small player or like if they were inactive, like
Mm-hmm.
I could just tell they only had 12 properties in Upland, and they haven't, obviously they didn't have any block explored, like they're an inactive player. I just went ahead and purchased a lot of those properties yesterday
Nice.
because I want the properties to be in people's hands that are going to be active and building up the community. So anyway, I spent like 200,000 Upix yesterday picking up properties in Hyde Park,
Oh, nice.
uh, from inactive players.
Yeah, I didn't realize that you
Uh,
could see those by purchase or by listing date.
so uh,
Because I just picked up some props in Hyde Park a couple weeks ago. I picked up a bunch, like the floor.
yeah, so you just go. It's literally been here, I think, this whole time, and you can select all these different filters and date listed. So I just selected date listed and it added it right away, and it was really cool. And so who showed me that? Was it Scoob? Maybe it was Scooby or meant to be. I can't remember. Somebody on stream was doing that, and I was like, oh my gosh, I never knew about that.
Huh.
And it
Oh,
was,
you know what we got to
yeah, it was,
do? It's already 10:48, 11:48. We got to do another giveaway. We got to do our second 10K giveaway. So let's do that real quick, and then
give it away.
hold on. Let me find bot. All right, here we go. All right, so here we go for the next winner for 10K Upix from the Hyde Park Ninjas. And the winner is Chin 307. Congrats.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Very cool. All right, we'll have one more at the end, and then we do have to do the spin wheel after. Did want to take a short time out here to thank some of our sponsors. We have our sponsors from the fantasy football. Hold on, that is not the, that was, where did that come from? Hold on a second. Okay, so that was disgusting. Oh, KO, you are muted. Can you unmute yourself? Oh, what the heck? All right, KO is muted. We'll come back and get his thoughts on this, but I watched the live stream of the mealworm eating. Oh my God, it was disgusting. So we'll get KO's take on that in a second.
Can you hear me now?
Right. Hold on. Why is KO muted? I don't understand this. Just darn technology. Well, we'll get KO's thoughts on that in a second. Let me see. All right. Special thanks to our fantasy football sponsors. We've got Mass Chef, MedAventures, M Strikes 10. We've got J.H. Tolton MedAventures, and of course, Wolf Warner in the Wolf's Den. So congrats, and not congrats, but these guys are great, Upland players, great community, sponsors, and we really appreciate all they do for everybody in Upland, not just the Ninjas, but we're glad to have them as sponsors for our fantasy football league this year. So I do want to share one picture, and I have to do it on this screen. So let me pull this up real quick if it will let me do this. Let's see here. Come on. Let's see where it's at. There it is. All right, these are some pictures from this past weekend. I said I was going to try to pull up some pictures, so I was double teaming it while KO was going through a lot of the Upland news. But these are just some pictures. This bus on the very bottom, these people pulled up with this bus from across from us. And check out this thing, man. They drove in all the way from Buffalo. This thing is decked out. This guy brought out the chef suit, the grills. Dude was cooking pancakes, and he had the flapjacks going, bacon, eggs, you name it. It was amazing. But they were right across from us, and in the middle here. So this is Eric Woods. He plays for the Bills. We got to meet him out and got a picture with him. Dude's huge. I'm like 6 foot, and I was looking up talking to this guy. He's massive and great shape. But this was some of the Bills it looks like the Bills Stadium, but this is actually the Panther Stadium, and it was almost all Buffalo down in the front corner there. That's Therese with the Buffalo hat on. She just won Fan of the Year for Buffalo, and is going to be celebrating big time at the Super Bowl. And these are to the far left. We got a picture by the bus there. These are a bunch of people that we ran into, just happened to be walking through the parking lot of our tailgate. And I've known these people, most of them for years and years and years from Buffalo. So it was a really, really great event there. So, but let's get with KO here, and we will get a take on the millworms. I just lost my hat. Nice. All right, let's get back to KO. All right, KO.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I don't know why it always boots you off there.
I felt like I was in timeout.
Yeah. For some reason on that one screen, I don't know why it does that. I'm going to try to get my head back on here if I can do this. Yeah. So did you watch the stream where Elslack was eating the millworms?
Yeah, I might have had a little something to do with that. Um,
I heard
but yeah,
rumors, but
I loved it. It was yeah. So he's raising money for his charity, and I cannot remember the name of that. It's driving me crazy. Last week I had the same problem. But anyway, he reached his goal and was able to of 250. He said he eat the mealworms, but he only ate a few, so he's got to eat more. Um, and so you guys tune into Upland After Dark, and make sure you watch him eat those mealworms. It was pretty disgusting. I'm trying to join Cosmo's race, but it kicked me out.
oh, that's not good. Oh, we got to do some races. Speaking of races, I know I'm short. Wolf, meet up in Charlotte would be fantastic. There is a ton to do here, actually.
Charlotte's a good hub.
That would be a good place. We might have to put that together, hook up with a game here, and or just go tailgate one.
Yeah, that would be a blast.
So the millworm thing, getting back to that, we got squirreled. I was watching that while I was eating breakfast. And man, thank God I wasn't eating eggs. I was just eating a bagel because I think I would have lost my breakfast. That was disgusting.
Yeah, it was pretty gross, but I was getting lots of enjoyment from it. And
Shaq
Shaq
said
says
those.
those are his son's pets. I think he has them to like feed one of his pets or something like that. So, ugh, yeah, I would choose like anything else other than worms. I don't want to eat worms.
All right.
Golly.
Are you setting up a race, Kale?
Well, I was trying to do Cosmo's race, but it will not let me in.
Oh, and bummer. We definitely need to get some kart races in. And while you're doing that, I'm going to set up a shot in the booby shot glass for the good luck. Can't miss that.
Gotta
We
have
need
that.
this win today. What do you got? What are you pouring over there today? You got some Blantons going or something?
In Java right now.
Oh, very good. Good choice.
I have to log back. It kicked me out of Upland. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Did I tell
Sorry,
you
Cosmo.
last week that I missed 2 check-ins?
Man, I see you have been busy.
It's been crazy. I think it was just the late nights out and just waking up before we were going to do events. I could have swore I did one of them, but I guess I didn't. One of them, I know I missed it. Was my fault for sure.
So I'll set up a race in Hyde Park. We'll do a kart race. What is it called? The Hyde Park Mile?
Yeah, that's Trendy Props, right? We got that one. And wait, no, Hyde Park Mile is Hyde Park Hammer. Hyde Park Hammer
There's Hyde Park.
is Trendy Props, and then the Hyde Park Mile. That one is. Wait, who's got that track? That's
It's BAMTech, but
yeah,
it's
Bamtech.
not.
Bamtech. Yeah,
I must have the name wrong though of the track because it's not pulling up. Oh, wait a second.
it is the Hyde Park Mile. That's what it's called.
I think that track is gone.
What? Oh man, speaking of that, make sure you guys pay your membership dues, your MetaVentures dues. I just forgot about that. I hope my shop's not closed. I just got the
Whoa,
message. Usually they give you a couple days.
the track is gone.
The Hyde Park Mile's gone?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
and BAMTech deconstructed it and sold that property.
Interesting.
Uh, that is interesting. All right, Hyde Park Hammer it is. Well, good thing we got another track coming.
I know. I can't wait to get ours.
All right, well, let me get that set up. And if you beat The ninjas, we'll do a 5K. 5K if you can win. 5K Upix, that is. All right, we're gonna do carts only.
Yep, Cheon, that one is called the Hyde Park Hammer. That is in Hyde Park. That one is constructed by Trendy Prop. Now, the one that me and KO, our track is not, we're still waiting for it to be approved. That one is called the Copper Cobra. I can't wait to get that track. We put it together a long, long time ago.
All right, let's see if I can
put
get
it
this
together, and I couldn't figure out the geosons and all that stuff, so I had to recruit a good friend in the racing community to help me put that together.
If you want to pull up my screen there, we've got the lobby up and running. We've got Trendy Prop in there and 6 wicks. I'll allow a few minutes for everyone to get in. We got Twilk in there. Twilk, I'm racing your cart right now. The catapult.
Let me in. Crap, I got to get in there quick.
Yeah, there's 2 spots left.
Damn it, I got to log into Upland on this device. Oh, man.
I did want to, while that lobby's going, quick, Laban is crushing it again. He's got these little indicators in the top right of these stats here, letting us know these are typically done weekly. So we've got 5 builds up on the week. We have 16 less properties for sale. Our average Upix send price is down. Our unique owners is down. That's because I bought some of the old players out. Got 225 under construction. I am catching you a little bit, SC. I shouldn't say that because I gotta sneak up on you.
Catching me on
300.
What? Ninja Ducks?
I
think you
the
are far
leaderboard
surpassed me.
On what?
The Ninja Ducks?
No. No, I'm talking about the properties in Hyde Park.
Oh, okay. Oh, damn.
So I'm at 30,000 up squared. You're at 33,000. Dizzy's at 51,000. Trinity's making a move. 19,000, almost 20,000 there.
Oh, nice, Trendy.
I'm getting some more living units.
Where's Boy Dern at? Boy Dern's been quiet.
Boy Dern is in 10th spot. He has almost 10,000 up squared. He does have 66 living units, which is pretty solid, and 9 service units. So yeah, trying to make some moves there. But thank you, Laban and Uplytics. You're just crushing it, man. It's awesome. Hey, speaking of the devil, Boy, we said his name and he shows up.
There he is, Boy Dern.
Good to see you, man.
Oh, he's at work right now.
Is he?
Yeah, we gotta get Boy Dern on here soon. It's been a while. Catch up with the soccer king.
I hope I can get back into this lobby. It froze up. This is what it was doing. It kept freezing up on me. I think it's because I keep switching tabs.
Oh, Boy Dern's doing a Christmas reset. Christmas already? We just got done decorating for Halloween.
I was so mad the other day. Halloween hasn't even happened, and it kicked me out of Upland. I can't even get into Upland or the race again.
Oh, no way. So this is not being streamed? Or can you still stream it?
Hang on.
Because your screen went to dead.
I usually have no issues with that.
Mine's not uploaded yet, still. Yeah, Upland's not working right. Mine just is, it keeps saying preparing lobby, and that's all it's doing.
Well, maybe that's because I'm.
Is something down with Upland? Because someone in chat had mentioned something about getting racing
It's been
fixed.
it's been like that all week.
Oh, man.
It's been rough all week with so many people racing.
Oh, I need those races to get my earnings too. When is the last day? I hope it's not today.
Tuesday.
Okay, got some time. Thank you. All right.
I am trying to get in, guys. I apologize.
All right, we'll go back to something a little better looking than that poop screen.
Hey, Coach Funk in the house. What's up,
Hey, Coach, what's going on? Yeah, mine's still frozen up. It's definitely not working, and it just keeps saying page unresponsive.
Racing might not be in the cards today, guys.
Yep. All right.
Dang, I was looking forward to doing a few. All right.
Oh, we'll take a short break and do the booby shot. So go Bills. Again, I called the score 34 Bills, 27 for the Chiefs.
I think that's close. I'm going to go more of. I'm going to go a little lower today. I think that their defenses are going to step up today. I do think Kansas City's defense is going to be better. So I think it's going to be more like 24 to 21 Bills.
24-21 Bills. Okay, so you're going with the under on this, huh? Interesting.
Yeah. 24-21 Bills. I think it's going to be a game-winning field goal situation. I think it's going to be a tight game for sure.
Cheers, Cosmo.
Cheers.
All right, so in the video today, make sure you guys put in who you think is going to win the game between the Bills and Chiefs after the stream, when the stream is over. So don't do it now, but after the stream, put in who you think is going to win, Bills or Kansas City Chiefs, what the score is. And then you can also put your picks in for the Carolina Green Bay game as well. What is your prediction on that game, KO? Do you have a score for that one?
Panthers, Packers?
Yeah.
14-31.
Packers, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
14-31 for KO. I'm going 38 Packers.
Choo.
And 10. I'm going 38-10.
You have a lot of confidence in the defense over there.
Yep.
Shoot, it is 12:07 already. I guess we should do our last little giveaways here, and call it a day. Unless you had anything else to.
I think that's it. All right, so just putting in one of in the comments, put in the score of the Bills game, the Green Bay game. Let us know who you think is going to win, what the score will be, and then.
Oh, I do have that. I do have that spin wheel from the other.
Oh yeah,
video.
We're not going anywhere yet. We're just getting started. And then for anybody that wins, if anybody has, okay, we'll do this. We'll do a bonus prize next week. So we're going to do a giveaway for just the comments on the spin wheel. And this is going to be a cash prize. Cash prize.
Snap.
Can we do that? We can do that.
Yeah, it's free to enter, right?
Yeah, it's free to enter. All they got to do is if they pick the exact score of the game, they'll win $50 cash.
Oh, whoa. Big old cash prize.
So if they get the score of the Bills game, Bills KC, right on the dot, has to be in order for the right teams too. $50 from me.
Shoo.
If the Green Bay score, if you get that one right, that's $50 from KO.
Oh.
Well, I guess I should ask KO about that, but I'm
Dang,
volunteering up your wallet.
I just got roped into that. Man, that's funny. All right, that's fun. Yeah, that'd be good. So you guys get your picks in there after the stream. So, now what are we giving away?
Now you can only put in one prediction.
That's a good stipulation.
Yeah, one prediction, and it is the first prediction you put in. So again, don't put those in until after the stream is over so that they'll register. So Bill score, Packer score, chance to win $50 cash, and everybody that puts a comment in, you'll be entered into the spin wheel for the other giveaway. We did show for all of the people that did their due diligence and commented on last week's stream with the scores for the Bills game and Panthers. You're going to win this really cool Heroes of Hyde. You will actually be the first person to get this shirt. So I don't even have one of these, neither does KO. They are hot off the printers. I just picked up from the printers the other day.
All right. Now, is that for the spin wheel for the comments, the t-shirt?
It is. That's from last week. It is.
Okay. You want to do that first?
Do you want to do the spin wheel, and then we can do the other? We've got one 10K to give away as well. Which one do you want to do first? Guess we'll do the 10K first.
10K first.
Yeah, since I've got that up. Looks like Upland is still all locked up.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. All right, I'm going to roll this for the winner for the next 10K Upix. So here we go. And King Cody is the winner of 10K Upix.
Sweet.
Congrats. And we had the other 5K to give away, but nobody found the secret word.
Oh, I forgot about the secret word.
Yeah, the secret word. Nobody found that yet. Wolf was on that like something.
Yeah, again, like 10 seconds last time. Yeah, if you guys if it's your first time watching a stream, there is the bot that we use in chat. If you get the secret word, it'll ninja slap you or something like that, and then you win 5K Upix. So.
Well worth the slapping.
All right, let me get us to the spin wheel. Man, Upland is struggling right now.
It really is, yeah. It actually had my whole computer locked up for a second there. I was worried it was going to mess up our stream.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the spin wheel. I think I just saw the spinner pop up, and we will...
So these, and I'm just going to double check it real quick because this is a big prize.
Yeah, this is the t-shirt, baby. That looks like everybody I saw in there this morning when I looked with coffee. And this is what you will be winning, this bad boy.
So if you put the scores in the last video, we had D Striker 666 Sir Red. What was the score of that game? I wonder if anybody got
40-9. I don't think I was the closest at 50. Because I think I picked like 50-30 or something.
No, Shaq did that.
Oh no, I didn't pick 50-30. That was the week before. That's right.
Chion is in there, Shaq, and Jimmy Jester.
I
Jimmy Jester chose 28-27 Panthers. Ouch.
That's right.
But you got your entry into the wheel. That's all that matters. 6 weeks. Sir Red, Shaq, Chion, Jimmy Jester. Okay. That is everybody. Let's give away this t-shirt. I'm going to shuffle this a few times.
All right, let's do it.
one and only
Oh, Shaq.
Shackman.
All right,
Congrats, Shaq.
so Shaq is the winner of the T-shirt.
Oh, hey, can you overnight that to her? Because she can wear that for the Upland meetup
I was just going to
next
mention
week.
that. Yeah. So we have Shaq has the meetup, the West Coast meetup. Her and Mesme are putting together, and man, I was really trying to make that. The flights were actually really good. The flights were cheap going out there. I just can't get away from work. I just can't.
Well, I'm gonna be there for Thanksgiving. I'm missing it
Mm-hmm.
by a week or two. Wife and I are going up to Napa again, so
All right. Well, we will get that to Shaq hopefully before the festivities, and she could wear that and do the Upland dance. Party with all the West Coasties.
I am jealous. I do like that whole crew that's going out there. I love everybody, so I'm jealous that everybody's gonna get to hang out. Um, and so it's really got me itching to want to put something together next year, some kind of meetup and get everybody together. We're gonna miss Swarley. I'm really bummed that we're gonna miss that, and of course everybody else. Yeah, I think he's making obviously the longest trip
Oh yeah,
to
for
there.
sure.
So, but I mean, he's in the States now, I think. If I'm
Oh, is he? I didn't realize that.
It's like a 2 or 3 week trip or something. I don't know. I could be
Nice.
wrong. But I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he's here now. Yeah, Orlando, Washington, um, Tennessee, Maui,
Charlotte,
Charlotte, Atlanta. There's some good hubs that are pretty easy to get to. So
Tennessee, and Charlotte. I mean, with our connections, I know at least we can get places if we wanted to go and do a hangout. I know we could easily get places to hang out and get a private room if we wanted to. I know I can
Charlotte,
definitely hook that up for us. I could do a golfing event, golfing
Charlotte,
slash whatever event.
Charlotte makes more sense. We just have a tiny airport here. That's it. Really, I can't fly anywhere for less than $600 because we have to take a little connecting flight and like uh and stuff. So there's a few Allegiant flights that we can go to straight to Orlando and stuff, but very
Yeah,
limited.
we can fly to Orlando through Allegiant as well from here, and it's super affordable. It's really great. Going to Buffalo, like I wanted to go to this game today. I was going to get tickets and go. The flights were $900 to go from here to
Jesus.
Buffalo. It was
Ouch.
ridiculous. You could fly into Rochester. We can fly into Rochester, New York, and drive 45 minutes to an hour. But on the time constraints I had, it would have been really rough. And it just wasn't worth it at the end of the day because we're going to be paying top dollar to get a ticket to this game as well. If I could have got a hookup like on tickets, I maybe would have made it happen and taken my son to the game. But it was, yeah, it was just kind of ridiculous. I would really like to go to the Super Bowl this year.
Man,
It's
that
expensive.
I was gonna say I haven't looked at ticket prices. I looked a few years ago and I was like, oh,
No hotels are available. I found one hotel available, and then I did find a couple Airbnbs that were definitely more reasonably priced. However, it was a little bit of a drive in, and to be able to go and do all the events that I would like to do, I don't want to be driving that far. So, still not out of the question, but we'll see. I would love to go to a Super Bowl at some point. That's definitely on the bucket list. And actually, we have got to connect and go to a Green Bay game. A Green Bay game has always been on my bucket list. So if there was like a Buffalo Green Bay game, that
man,
would that would be awesome.
I've always wanted to go to
Yeah,
Lambeau Field,
I've never
and
been there. I don't know. I think Wolf Warner said he was there possibly. It's just an iconic stadium, you know.
I do yeah, I would love to do that. It's been on my bucket list for a long time, and then I am gonna be in Alabama next weekend for the Alabama LSU game.
Oh, nice.
Um, so it's always unfortunately my wife is a large Alabama fan, and she's always wanted to go to an Alabama night game, and I got the tickets for her birthday, and so we're gonna make the trek down there. It's about a 5.5 hour drive, which isn't too bad, and So I'm looking forward to that. I'm not really invested in that game at all, but it'll be a
Hmm.
fun
You know,
experience.
I just noticed we've probably been ignoring all of our people on Facebook. I didn't realize that our messages on Facebook do not come through our service here.
Interesting.
So I apologize. Okay, we'll figure that out. I got so many friends are at this game in Buffalo. I wish I was there. You can see the pictures already going on. And shout out to Brian Joseph. We met him at the Bills game, and he's like one of the photographers for Western New York. He had he knew every like hot spot to go to for Buffalo tailgating. It was really cool. But I wish I was there tailgating with those guys. Half of them weren't able to get tickets for this game. It was a real hard ticket to get, but they're all still tailgating.
Dang. Hardcore.
Yeah, man. Oh, all right. Well, what time is it? Oh, 12:20 already. Holy
Yep.
crap. Time flies when you're having fun.
That
Drinking
it does.
XO. So, well, congrats to all of our winners. Thank you guys so much for joining us. And don't forget, after we finish this stream today, pump in the comments on YouTube for the score of the Bills game and also the Packers game. So go Bills, go Packers. And if by chance you actually get the exact score for one of those games, you'll win either $50 from myself or $50 from KO in cold hard cash. So, and then anybody that comments on the video, you're automatically entered into the spin wheel for the prize that we'll give out on next Sunday stream. What are we doing for next Sunday, Ko? I know you've got some travel, right?
I need to talk to you about that. Yeah.
Okay.
Because we're gonna get back, but we're gonna get back.
Because you're going out to the West Coast, right?
You talking about next Sunday?
Yeah.
No, Alabama.
Oh, that's even worse. Who goes to Alabama? Alabama? What's going on down there?
That's what we just talked about. I'm going to the Alabama LSU game.
Oh, you're really going to that? I thought you were messing with me.
We just talked about that. Yeah, I'll be in Alabama. I'm going to Napa for Thanksgiving.
Okay, I'm getting
that's like 4 weeks.
Confused, I guess. All right, well, you guys are obviously pulling for LSU.
Yes. Where were you? That XO was hitting you a little too hard already.
Yeah, I just I like to mess with your wife. I know she's an Alabama fan and a Philadelphia fan, so which we have to somehow plan something for that game.
Which one?
The Bills Philadelphia. You know they play Christmas week. Christmas and New Year's week. Maybe we need to do another New Year's meetup or something.
Actually, that sounds like a lot of fun. If you're prepared to just have your dukes up with my wife if the Bills are beating the Eagles.
That could make a great Hilton Head trip.
That could be fun.
Ooh. Let me work on that.
Nice. Yeah.
That would be awesome to watch the Bills beat Philadelphia in Hilton Head.
You're not the one that has to be with my wife after that, okay? So this isn't sounding like a great trip to me at the moment.
That game is in Buffalo. I would love to go, but the weather, I don't know if I can do it. That cold weather.
Yeah.
October, November is about my limit in Buffalo for this cold weather, so I don't know if I could do that. But anyways. All right, well, let's call it a day. I got some stuff I got to do before we head out for the big tailgate and the game, and then we're going to go up and see my buddy Mike at Impact Golf. So shout out to those guys. They host the Buffalo games there in a really good tailgate, so should have a lot of fun there this afternoon.
Awesome.
All right, well, congrats to all the winners, and we will see you guys in the next stream.
Thanks, everybody. Later.